going on with various conferences. Baylor got a commitment. And am I wrong to think, and we'll hear from his father, Matt, who's a phenomenal player at TCU and also played in the NFL like his older brother did. But when I saw that, and it's great, it's a really nice pickup, but it is also 2 years from now, or less than that, a year and a half from now, so remains to be seen.
Yeah, I mean, I guess people need to pick and choose on when and how they want to get excited about commits now. I think there's a somewhat damaged fan base that when it comes to the quarterback position in particular, they're not really sure that they're supposed to be excited and that they can celebrate this because their immediate thought outside of, oh, hey, that's great, is, oh, well, it's 2 years and are we going to be able to hold on to them and look at that offer list and what could that look like and who might join that and how much of a problem could that be? And that's all understandable, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. You know, if you want the quarterback position to situate the way that you want it to, where you got it lined up where there's a guy in every class and, you know, the depth is back where it needs to be. They've done a good job of being able to, you know, wrap their hands around that situation after the Austin Novosad debacle, and now to the point where they've not only got, you know, 3 guys in that room currently, even though R.J. Martinez isn't on scholarship right now, but they've also got quarterback commits lined up for the next couple of classes. And no, that doesn't mean they're going to, you know, have every single one of these guys hit campus, but that's a big commit coming off a big recruiting weekend. I mean, that's a big-time player who schools with pretty bright offensive minds. A lot of those have already offered, you know, and that includes the first opponent that they'll see this year in Texas State with G.J. Kinney. And, you know, you look elsewhere and you see a lot of guys who know what they're doing at the quarterback spot. Jeff Traylor's UTSA Roadrunners on that list as well. Dana Holgerson Houston on that list as well, and a few others. But, yeah, I mean, I get that sentiment, but I feel like there's been enough of the negativity and enough of the, like, woe is us and, oh, my gosh, where's this thing headed? So something good happens. Celebrate it. Be happy about it. Yep. And if the shoe drops down the line, then it does, and that's just part of recruiting. But, you know, you can't sit there and look at this and go, well, I want to celebrate it, but only if I know that he's going to sign it. I mean, this is not how it works. So, yeah, celebrate that. If you're a Baylor fan, be excited about the fact that this staff that had a little bit of a whoopsie at quarterback there a few months back has done everything in their power to correct that, and they have from seemingly every angle, including getting a couple years down the road with commits. And, hey, that's far enough down the road, too, that let's say that does happen. Let's say that, you know, some offer comes flying in that becomes enticing or NIL or something like that. Well, he's far enough down the line that that's not going to break you, you know, coming up in December if something were to change. So enjoy it. Hopefully he hangs on. Hopefully they hang on to him. But, yeah, that's all for worrying later on. Right now, just be happy about the fact that, a guy committed yesterday and at a big-time spot, and he's a 4-star. I mean, if there's been another complaint about the quarterback spot, whether it was the handling of it or the depth, it was then the level of the prospect. So here's a 4-star guy with a nice offer list and all that, and, hey, I'm going to enjoy it, and that's a good pickup for them coming out of the weekend.
Sean Bell, Jeff Grimes, and all them, they absolutely enjoyed it because you can't have one if you don't at least get the commitment from one. And so there we are with, again, Adam Schobel, who's committed to play at Baylor, but a class of 2025 from Columbus High School. They were really good last year, 3A Division I in Texas. They were really good because here's what happened to them in the quarterfinals. They were 12-2. They were knocked out, Garrett Ross, by Franklin, 2-time defending state champion Franklin, who was a buzzsaw. And it was a close game, 24-21. So there we are. Franklin, one of their running backs, Bryson Washington, already on campus now with Baylor, who was here back in January. The Elite 11.